82nd chapter. All right, shalom, shalom. All right, first of all, to the Hebrew Israelites. All right, they come in week in and week out. All right, to prophesy the word, the true gospel of the Heavenly Father. All right, you want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadash. All right, Yahweh be the name, the true name of the Heavenly Father, who the world referenced as God. All right, Yahweh Shai, so called Christ. All right, so-called black, Latinos, Native Americans, or Negro, Latin, and Native American descent, you are a true biblical Hebrew Israelite, the chosen for the Lord himself. All right, first and foremost. All right, still calling yourself Puerto Rican, Black, African American, Cuban, Jamaican, Haitian, you know what I'm saying? Native American, those are all proverbs that was given to us in slavery, man. With food way, we still calling ourselves that unto this day. All right, which means what? We're still in captivity, still in slavery with the biblical prophets. But we in the time when we're waking up to who we are, well, ultimately prophecy as well is just taking place in general. All right, worldwide for the second coming of our Lord. All right, so with that, we're gonna say shalom, which is peace unto you in the Hebrew. All right. So once again, we back out on the highways and hedges, of course. This is a couple days real earlier that we usually do the, what I'm saying, circumstances and responsibility. All right. Lord willing, the other brother may be out here on Sunday, I'm not sure, but we just back out here through the Spirit, all right, to give our diligence, all right, to make our bodies a living sacrifice. All right, and it's all through the Spirit anyway. You know what I'm saying? Man's going to the Lord. We didn't know we were going to be out here. You know what I'm saying? Literally, we were just out here Sunday. You know what I'm saying? And it's Thursday. So, the man's going to the Lord. All right, it's all through the Spirit. But pretty much, man, today we're going to go into pretty much our people watch through Jesus. All right? So we're going to set the scripture. We're going to go ahead.
Psalm 82, verse 1, it says, the Psalm of Asaph says, God standeth in the congregation of the mighty, that he judges among the gods. So verse 2, it says, how long will you judge unjustly, except the person of the wicked in the law?
Right. And our people are set the persons of the wicked, man. All right, namely Edomites, poor white man. All right, white people in general. All right, because of the iniquities of their forefathers, that's why things were established, and that's why the world it is the way it's now. Division. So we're ultimately Satan. All right, but deceitfulness, racism, all these things, especially America, the roots of the slavery. Okay, by the iniquities of your forefathers. And that goes back to you Edomites. Okay, so-called white people, man. But they accept the persons of the wicked. We understand that this judicial system is unfair. All right, it's not balanced, and ultimately, it's not judging righteously. You're not being judged according to the law, according to how the Most High told us to handle things, which is prescribed in the Bible. All right, so our people accept the persons of the wicked. Okay, say that I think in the book of Jeremiah, say, "Envy not thy oppressor, nor choose none his ways." And our people, one thing they do is they envy their oppressor. And our people put what they oppressors, the so-called white people, do, as far as just us and our nation, they esteem it above the clouds, man. All right, so they take on their ways, they take on their philosophies, they believe in all this bullshit media, all the news and scientific things they thought are our people taking and running with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is not, the best interest for our people. You know what I'm saying? Body wise, as far as even certain things as milk, even certain things that, the things we eat, we are totally different people. All right, but that's nevertheless. Our people keep going.
Says verse 3, it says, to send the poor and fatherless, it says, do justice to the afflicted and needy. Verse 5, it says, verse 3, verse 4, it says, deliver the poor and needy, it says, rid them out of the hand of the wicked.
Right, so we waiting to be ridded out the hand of the wicked. All right, that's the time that we in now. That's why you see the Lord raise up his prophets. All right, that's speaking his truth gospel, the true word, all four corners of the earth. All right, in the Bible, man, the second coming of the Lord. And also our people waking up to the fact that they are Israelites. All right, but it's going to be a lot of division just because of that truth is coming out. Because you already have a set of people that believe that they are the chosen, which they're being found liars. All right, and that's why it's a lot of persecution as far as First Amendment. All right, it's a lot of division, and it's a lot of uproars on what news is being spread out, and things that's being hidden, and things that's being pretty much exposed. Those are times that we're living in, man. All right, because the lies and pretty much the deeds of the wicked is being, profound. The deeds of the wicked the end of the day, it's all through the Spirit of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's written is out of the hand of the wicked. All right? But a lot of our stumbling blocks, a lot of our things take a hand because of the doings of our own. All right? Going, huh?
Huh. Verse 5, it says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness. All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
Right? So all the foundations of the earth is out of course, man. The way the state that the world is in, mentally, physically, spiritually, is all out of course. Okay? Women absorb authority over men. All right? Men, you know what I'm saying, is pretty much beta males, man. Men are being their masculinity is completely being attacked, man. All right, they're completely feminized, man. All right, by the society, everything is turned upside down. The foul foods is being expressed as a delicacy, man. All right, things that's unhealthy is being prescribed as healthy. All right, things that is healthy, you know what I'm saying, it's not 100% pure. Okay, all these things turn up upside down. The whole world is out of course. All right, the world is completely out of order. All right, from nature, men, everything is defiled. All right, but that's what the Lord's gonna come and nourish and renew when He makes it turn, and that's what we're seeking for, man. All right, but our people do not understand that. That's why I say what it say they do is not understand. Bring that verse back.
It says, they know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness.
All right, so a lot of people is just sleep. All right, they don't understand. They don't understand righteousness from unrighteousness, man. They don't understand, you know what I'm saying, good and bad. Okay, because everything has been pretty. Holiness has been set in great dignity. Wickedness has been set in great dignity, and that's why I say all of the whole earth is out of course, man. All right, because people take light from darkness, darkness from light. All right, keep going on, man.
There's all the foundation of the earth are out of course. Verse 6 it says, I have said, ye are God, all of you are children of the Most High.
Hey, right. And that's talking about the Israelites. All right, because you go into Israel, because in Genesis 35 and 10, the Lord told Jacob, thou shalt no longer be called Jacob, but Israel, man, the prince of the power. All right, so we princes of the power. The promises, those that's aware with the Bible, the Lord gave a covenant and a promise through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, through their seed, which is what? The children of Israel. So it say, ye are gods, and God just means power, man. All right? So we princes of the power. So we are God, but we're not acting like it. All right? You're not a God if you invite bitterness to captivity, man. You're not a God if you don't know your true heritage, man. All right? And then also we in this flesh, we die. That's why I say you should die like men. All right? But like I said, our people walk in darkness. They don't understand these things. They don't understand that. That's why I say in Jeremiah 5 and 26. Hold on real quick. Jeremiah, not Matthew. I want to this is Matthew chapter 5, verse 25. It say your iniquities, and iniquities is basically just sin. All right? Actually adding sin to sin. They say your iniquities have turned away these things, and your sins have withholden good things from you. So because of that lack of knowledge, because of that void of understanding between righteous judgment and unrighteous judgment, and justifying wickedness, withholding good things from us, withholding us being on that godly level. All right, as far as our men, our nation, and our women and sisters as well. So we're not living in the state as God because we don't as a nation, we're not in the right mindset. All right. So yeah, we walk around the state with God, but we really living like heathens. We really living like beasts because we have no order in our nation, man. All right, our men is not leading. Isaiah 3 and 12 would say, children are oppressors and our women rule over them, man. All right. And we know the order of the family, which the Israelites are in captivity. They scattered abroad. They ain't even as the same nation. We all scattered abroad in different nations, looking like other nations, in great confusion. All right. So we're not in that godly state, but we are just because we blessed, because we had a promise in the covenant that we'll come back to that state. But because of that void of understanding and knowledge, we have failed from that. All right. Keep going now.
Okay.
So the standard of gods that we're supposed to be, we far from it as a nation. All right. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 7 it says, for ye shall die like men and fall like one of the princes.
Right, so we dying like men. All right, we're not immortal. We're mortal. Okay, we don't have eternal life. If any days, the days of men is shortened because of the iniquity, man. All right, we're no one's perfect. We all guilty. All right, but that's by the mercy of Yahweh Shah, because Jesus Christ went on to pretty much die for us, man, because He loves us that much that we come to by way of repentance and seek Him, and also we receive the Holy Spirit in the final days, man. All right. to be an adoption of this salvation, man. The elect of Israel like that. All right, because the Lord said, "For sinners of my people shall die." Man. All right, so it's only a small word that the Lord is going to sup with it and open and wake up and accept them with faith internally, man. All right, keep going, brother.
So, verse 8 it says, "Arise, O God, to judge the earth, for thou shalt inherit all nations."
Right, so we're going to inherit all nations, but it's going to come after Yahweh Shah come to judge the earth. All right, and when in judgment, it's going to be a lot of destruction, man. All right, hell, destruction 2/3 of his own people because they in the way as well. All right, Lord willing, we of that elect. All right, it's like we said, ain't no one blameless. All right, keep going now. Oh, that's the end of that chapter. Yeah, kind of go to Jeremiah 4:22. Start at 20.
Jeremiah 4, verse 20. It says, "Destruction upon destruction is cried." It says, "For the whole land is spoiled." It says, "Suddenly are my tents spoiled and my curtains in a moment."
All right, because what? The Israelite, our nation of our people, is spoiled spiritually.
Yahweh Shai, that's right. Shalom.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying, man, and that's the perfect example of our people waking up to who they are. All right, but be not just hearers of the word, but doers only. All right, you know what I'm saying. The Lord's name ain't just to be called upon when you're in tribulation. All right, you're supposed to constantly give praise to the Most High, but also you gotta be a light to the Gentiles. You gotta be a light to the world. All right, it's more than just knowing the name. Okay, it's more than just knowing you're Israelite. You see what I'm saying? You gotta let your light shine. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, rebuke. You know what I'm saying? Right? You know, it's a open rebuke is better than secret love. All right. So that's something that you constantly do, and that's what we do. We try to do through the spirit. You know what I'm saying? As far as when we come out here and camp, make videos, or a little discernment talk that we have with people in the world. Not necessarily throwing Bible scriptures in. Adam just talk to him with natural wisdom that the Lord gave him to it. All right. As far as that, but our people is spoiled. All right, it's destroyed, and that's why the Lord is gonna bring physical destruction to this place anyway. All right, a lot of our people is LGBT. You know, that's an abomination to the Most High. Women lusting after women, men sleeping with men. All right, there's a lot of adultery, sleeping with each other, wives, and all types of stuff, killing each other. The word is already defiled. Men have already lost their way, and it's to the point where people delight in it. People are glorifying and being praised for being a killer and a murderer and doing all. And the same people that you people idolize, they portraying all type of pedophilia and all type of state acts on the left hand side. All right, so that's why the Lord is bringing destruction upon this place. All right, people saying people was innocent, but nothing in this place is innocent. Okay, so why would the Lord? Of course, the Lord is gonna come with mercy. All right, but it's the people, the land, and the earth itself is not wicked. It's the inhabitants of it, man. They say that in Isaiah 24th chapter. All right, come on, brother.
It says, verse 21, "How long shall I see the standard and hear the sound of the trumpet?"
Right, so we blowing that trumpet, we blowing that standard. The standard is the sacrifice of Yahweh Shah first and foremost, man. Come back and seek the Lord. Pray for that He has forgiveness for you and forgive others. All right, read the Bible, man. Accept the word for what as the scriptures have said. Don't necessarily follow the doctrines and commandments of men. Okay, that's what we have the Bible and the word for. All right, so don't know other men should pertain or have the power and authority to tell you, you know what I'm saying, your way of salvation or not. Because none of us receive salvation. Okay? Just repent and seek the Most High. All right, because that's what the scripture says. All right? And you got to seek the Lord. You got to turn back from those iniquities, man. You got to live your life according to what the scriptures want you to live your life as, man. All right? And it's a difference of it. Because the scriptures also say if righteousness come by the law, I think that's Galatians like 2 and 20. They say if righteousness come by the law, the Lord death is in vain. All right, so we understand it's not all about the law. It's about faith. All right, and that's nothing our people don't understand. All right, but that's another video for another lesson. All right, keep going.
For my verse 22, Jeremiah 4:22 says, "For my people is foolish, they have
And this
not
is the
known."
Israelites once again. Keep going.
For my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are astonished children,
Shalom, right?
and they have none understanding.
Right, so our people is which is stupid. They have no understanding, like we brought on Psalms the 82nd chapter. Okay, they Scottish children, they have no understanding. All right, whatsoever. All right, they don't they walk in darkness. All right, because they went astray from they like all the citizens of the gods of the philosophy. They envying their oppressor. They choosing his ways, man. Okay, so they sleeping. They women are sleeping with women and eating these defiled foods and defiling their temple at the end of the day, man. All right, women walking around with nudity, man. Okay, they don't want to be subject. They want to be independent. They don't want a man. They don't want the order of the family, but they want that. They want the content of it to be a mother because it's in the nature of a woman. So a woman, they want to have children. They want to have a story. They want to. They nurture it, but then they don't want to be in order under the men. And that's why our nation is fucked up because there is no establishment of the men. The men are not in a position to provide and protect like they're supposed to be, independency like they're supposed to be. The men is really supposed to be the independent force in the family because he's the provider and protector. All right, the woman is the helpmate, and the scriptures tell you that. And if you don't follow that order, you're gonna have destruction. Period. That's how the Lord have it set up. Okay, so that's why our people is fucked up until this day. All right, bring that 22 back.
Verse 22, it says, "For my people is foolish; they have not known me. They are thoughtless children, and they have none understanding."
Right, so that our people have no understanding. All right, because they what did not know the Lord, and our people don't consider the Most High, man. Yeah, how about Shema with y'all, man? There's more on that.
If they are wise to do evil, says, but to do good, they have no knowledge.
Right, so our people are wise to do evil, to do good. They have no understanding. Okay, our woman is wise to go and post up the OnlyFans, and they make money finesse off of that. Our woman is wise. Here it is. Our woman don't know necessarily know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to necessarily clean. You know what I'm saying? They don't know naturally how to heal and things as a woman is supposed to do, man. They don't know how to be keepers and leaders of the household, but they know how to do a million fucking tricks on the stripper pole, man. That's why it's evil. You know what I'm saying? All our women, they spend money to take stripping classes, but they don't know how to necessarily do the simple things the way to survive, man. Okay? Even our men is quick to know how to gang bang and know about this, that, and over here and this and that. Who did this? You know this many points. But a lot of men don't even know how to motherfucking apply an application, man. Okay? A lot of our men don't know how to lead. They don't have any discipline because there's no fathers in the household. But it's not the fact that they don't have that leadership. They don't want to. All right? They want to be gang bangers and want to be savages and all this other shit. Want to handstagging off their ass. All this. They don't have no accountability. They want to be little ass boys their whole life, man. Okay? That's the problem. All right? It's got it, but because they're not following the ways of the Lord, man. They're just living statistics. They being exactly what they want you to be. All right? Men don't want to grow up. Women want to have authority, be independent, but they also emotional, so they can't judge necessarily righteously because they don't deal off a logic. That's why it's an order. You know what I'm saying? And men losing their wits for women, service for women's sake, man. All right? So the shit is completely out of order, man. All right? So our people are wise to do evil. Anything wicked, anything that's against the Most High, our people is 9 times out of 10, 100% down for it, man. And creative in every aspect of it, man. Tattoos on their face, all type of shit. Defiling their temple in all type of ways. All right? That's an issue and that's a problem spiritually. All right? White people, you can be at a big ass concert or whatever. Bunch of Edomites, I'm gonna say. That's what you are. They having fun, they leaping and jumping. You might have one motherfucker that's making fun or whatever, that you might have to calm down or whatever. But you put a bunch of black people, Latinos, whatever, it's gonna be some bullshit. They gonna see a motherfucker they don't like. 9 niggas shooting, 9 niggas fighting. Somebody get killed. That you know what I'm saying? Niggas is jealous of one another. You see what I'm saying? Someone sleeping with somebody's woman. This, and that. All right? Or the woman rising her authority against the man. All this other shit, man. Getting divorces and all this other shit. Breaking up the household. The shit is fucked up, man. But it's because they're wise to do evil. Because they're dependent on the system and of this place, Babylon, which is nothing but confusion in the first place, man. Instead of the word of the Most High. All right? I think that was it on that. Out there. I'm on 5 and 20, but turn that. Yeah. So that, yeah. So it's our people watch the evil. Okay, and it's really if you've been picking up everything the word been putting down, it's reflecting into the Israelites, man. All right, it's really Esau. The Edomites, they doing what they want. This is they keep them. Okay, they the basis of men. The that white skin that you think is a blessing is really a curse. Okay? If you go back to Edom, even Cain, man. All right? You know what I'm saying? Hell, it was Miriam that got leprosy. She had pretty much lost her pigmentation as a curse. But you got our people thinking they not beautiful, thinking they so they blind and they dyeing their hair. I want to walk around being blind. They want to look like getting their motherfucking faces, noses, and lips to look like these damn Edomites, man. All right, instead of self-loving yourself, man. But Black Lives Matter and Black Power, but you really didn't have self-hate and self-love.
They just show you that blonde hair is
Yeah. The Lord didn't look like that, man. The Lord didn't have fucking leprosy. So the Lord wasn't, but didn't have he was here. It is. The Lord came to be a blessing upon earth to save the earth in general, the world, the nations, everything from sin, to establishing righteousness. But he coming under a curse with leprosy and recessive genes with with blue eyes. All right. If the Lord had that case, the Lord has to use sunscreen because that's why they can't be in the sun too long. It's a curse. Okay, pigmentation is a blessing. That's the true nutrient. If you go into the word human, it means color. Okay?
going in on a donkey.
Right. People get like Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson has shit that's fucked up, bleaching his fucking skin. That's what we mean by self-hate. Alright? Which is all our people is guilty of as a whole. Okay? I also want to point shame to who are not to the point I want to be like you, Mike, but as far as the state of our people. I hated where our people used to act. They used to willingly just be ignorant. Or the stigma of how black people supposed to be. I hated that shit.
Everybody, Edomites in the first place. Exactly. Going after it, even though it wasn't even made up. It was made up by Edomites to begin with.
Mm-hmm. That's why that shit, that black culture, that shit is bullshit, man. Gang banging and twerking. Which that twerking, it's just a form of dancing, but they turned it to over sexualize a lot of things that make it wicked. So a lot of things is not necessarily wrong. A woman being sexy is not wrong. It's just how you go about doing it. And that's where the spiritual aspect come into it at. When you're doing something for instant gratification or you look doing something, you know what I'm saying, for vainglory, that's what makes it wicked. Because you're using it not in a it's nothing wrong with looking beautiful for your husband behind closed doors. But if you making an OnlyFans account, you all on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, with your titties and that, you know what I'm saying, that's all. All right? And as far as men too.
All right? That's the problem, man. Like, you got too many of our people that's afraid to grow up. Y'all afraid to be men and y'all afraid to be women. How you going when's the last time that's funny because I actually asked this question not that long ago, but when's the last time you learned something that you could teach to a black man that wouldn't put him into a white man's trap?
Mm-hmm.
You know you can answer that, man. How you gonna teach if you gonna teach your daughter how to twerk, the only fast thing taking her parents on nothing, your daughter to actually give them a back into a slave mindset that you have. Same thing what you do. Man. Y'all have whole ass kids and families. And y'all out here trying to trap to be the king of the game, but like the whole point of the game is to fucking win it or get out of it. Why you want to be stuck in the game in the first place, bro?
It was designed to keep our people in prison. That's why damn near a quarter of just so-called black men. All right, so I'm pretty sure it's a quarter of Latino men, which is Israelites in general, is incarcerated, man. All right, like it's a rap battle dude called Loaded Lux.
Yeah, I know.
And he was battling the dude. The dude told my father was a real nigga. He did what he had to do. He sold dope and probably did what Lord knows whatever. You know what I'm saying? He thinking this is a real nigga glorified. He said no, your father wasn't no real. He was just another lost nigga, man. All right. So he wasn't nothing but just another lost nigga in America. So the really gangsters, the niggas, and I gangster a lot of these gangsters, these legends, street legends, niggas glorified. You go and speak to them niggas now.
They're just emotional power.
They would, if anything, they would tell you the exact, just like Tookie Williams. He was in prison. He was a changed man. He wasn't who the fuck he, but they wanted to keep him as this monster. When he could have came back to society and did something more positive. But they want to keep, and they probably keep him in jail to keep this perception. Oh, he was the creator of the Crips. The Bloods, Crips, all that shit didn't start off on no gang shit, man. GDs, that was growth and development, man. But drugs and all that shit came in effect. Poverty, all that played the part, which was created by your oppressor, man. All those things was combated. tradition that we went, but now they turned this shit into something else. Now it's no head. Now you got different cliques, there's no order. All right? And I'm talking about the aspect of men. Because if the men is out of order, it's gonna trickle down to the women.
Right. And all of that is a trick bag anyway. You'd be surprised at the ones that get respect in jail are the ones that know how to read.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that people are going through. Those are the ones we actually see how it's organized in there. They set up each other in like blocks and cliques. You know what I'm saying? You have your race, your clique, and then the guy that's on top of the guy that's smarter, man. It looks smart.
But you get past all that dumb shit in there, man. If you look at where it landed you, you can't do shit for your family. You can't do, and even if you did change, it's like you can't even. And that's where the racism and the system come in. At. They don't want to give you a second chance. You a man of color, all right. So we gotta break this change. But the only way to do it is to the most, man. Nothing in this world is not gonna change. I don't give a fuck how many folks say because it's hypocrisy. That's what our people don't understand, and we are the Israelites. Esau is doing what the fuck he's supposed to be doing. This is his kingdom. Okay? These other nations doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. Everyone is doing what they supposed to be doing except the Israelites. As a nation, I'm saying. But the Lord not dealing with us as far as the Holy Spirit as a nation. We're dealing with a remnant. That's why we not boiled down and stressed over this. But it do disturb us because they say in Proverbs 21, and I think 12, it say the right to consider the cause of the poor.
I'm not.
Yeah. I'm just saying as far as why people don't get the truth and because it's out of our control. But as far as just how our people represented and how they justify the shit, that's the shit that pisses me off and Megan Thee Stallion and all this shit. And they show you that because if people knew Megan Thee Stallion, she actually, I think she got a degree. She went to university. She's actually educated. But she chose to be what she is now over that, which shows you what? Society have a stigma and show you this is the route we want to keep you people in. Entertainers, anything that's they let a couple niggas through that to get a and even if they is that's not they don't advertise black doctors, black lawyers, which like I said, a lot of that stuff being because you still to the system, but that's better than being a harlot and a slut and you know what I'm saying if you're gonna be on a world nothing. Okay. So I understand why a lot of people want people to be doctors, lawyers, all that. I prefer that than you being a gang banger and being all this other you. You know what I'm saying?
You can build a fucking society off
right.
of entertainment, man.
Right.
You gotta have a backbone to your society, man. You can't just be working and bringing food to the table by killing the rest of the people and shit, man. Right. If we think about it, if your goal is to get our people out there, and then you try to do it by trapping and gangbang, but 99% of the people that you're killing ain't even other races, it's your own people. If you took that mentality, took a million of our people, put them into their own space, gave them reparations, do whatever the fuck you want, and they kept that mentality, you end up killing everybody anyway.
Doing the same shit. That's why I say you can take the nigga, you can take the hood out, you can take the nigga out the hood, you can take the hood out of it.
Not, bro.
That's all they know. That's all they around. So they adapt to the environment, and then they justify and think this is just the way it is. They don't know another way out. You see what I'm saying? So if they go to somewhere else, you give a nigga with money, all they doing is doing nigga shit. Other thing, you take a bunch of niggas, oh, we get the money, you don't go to Dubai, what they gonna do? They gonna do nigga shit in Dubai. You see what I'm saying? That's why you see certain when niggas get money, they lose appreciation for it. Because they never appreciated shit. You know what I'm saying? They never had discipline their whole life.
It's so bad that even when you get status with that money, you could be somebody like Kanye West because of the bad stigma that our people have generated around our people. He could take it to the table to Europe. We try to start his own designing company and throw $1 billion at them, and they'll still be like, "No, we don't even want that. We don't even want your money. You know, anywhere money is shit." Cheaper than just that.
And ultimately, somebody more don't want us to go to this way. I don't have no disease. That will upset profit. You know what I'm saying? Our people is persecuted. That shit ain't gonna work. Money, that's like you said, our people think the only problem is money, man. Money, yeah, poverty is an aspect, but at the same time, it don't change who you are. Life and experience, lessons. You know what I'm saying? That's what changes who you are. That makes you better. You know what I'm saying? Cause all niggas gonna do is buy more jewelry. All niggas gonna do is buy a foreign car. You know what I'm saying? Just like Dirk and all them niggas, we used to do drive-bys and minivans. We do hit the cats now. So all the nigga is instead of I'm gonna just do it in the foreign. Ain't no different. You see what I'm saying? Instead of a girl twerking with that, now she got money. Now she getting button jacks and lipo. Now she doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? So instead of our people just doing other shit, they just do it because they got money. Now I can change my features on my face. Now I can do this and do that. You know what I'm saying? This shit is off. All right. Keep going. Because like I said, this is the stuff that our people don't understand. This has an effect on our people. But only through the word we're gonna get through this. That's why I said that's why we get upset. That's why we get to a certain extent because we understand only the Lord is gonna fix it, not of us. All right, but we understand that 2/3 of our people they delight in wickedness. Keep going now.
Isaiah 5 and 18, it says, woe to them that draw iniquity with cords of vanity. Right? Vanity. All that shit is vain, man. All right?
You want to be on there, all this vain ass glory. I want to be the main nigga, the real nigga. All that shit is vain, man. It's not benefit. Oh, I want to be the bad bitch in the wrong. You don't do that shit when you. And this thing, our people don't do. They only do that around their own people. You're not in that competitive nature when you're around these other nations.
Yeah, that's cap, man. You go and you sit down in a job and you throw the whitest, right? The most Caucasian voice you got with the biggest smile, Kool-Aid smile, he turns straight to a coon, bro. You got the pointed
Right.
roper. It's all cap, bro. Then you come around your people, half of them your family, so they know what you actually doing
Right.
behind doors. You got
Right.
all that shit, but you're not even really using it for that, dude.
Right. That shit
Just stop. It's corny, bro.
is off. That same nature and energy you should be doing to build your people instead of building it, breaking it down. I'm gonna build you up, but I'm gonna keep you down here while I'm up here. That's still no. We supposed to just like you when parents always say, I don't want you to be. You tell your son, I don't want you to. I want you to be better than me. You say, I don't want you. Oh, I want you to be good, but I don't want you to be better. So you always acknowledge me. That shit is off. And that comes into the hearts of men. But mainly our people, man. Everybody in our people want to be the biggest and bad, want to be the realest nigga, and they don't want to. It's just a competitive thing. All right, they don't go around these other nations because that's your people just the start of the hurt. So I understand it to a certain extent, but it's insanity. That's the difference. These other nations ain't got no fault, so they can't really do shit really in vain. And our people got the fault, so everything they do is just insanity, man. They spend too much time on materialistic shit than being spiritual, the word of the Most High. I'm not gonna even say spiritual, all right, because some people think light candles and doing yoga and all this shit is spiritual. Man. It's about the word of the Most High. Because at the end of the day, this is going to, people don't understand it's going to be a dark day where it ain't going to be no more vanity shit that's all here, man. It ain't going to be no more shit, pretty much going unjudged, man, like this shit gas. All right, because people's hearts are set to do evil because they got the freedom to do so in an evil society. But when judgment come in, it's gonna be over, and that's where the knowledge of wisdom is gonna be the stability of our time. That's where the value is gonna go in. That's why I say a man shall be a higher place when a man shall be precious and find out a righteous man. All right, because that word is gonna be instilled in his heart. The Lord gonna be angels watching over him, man. All right, because he come and he knew the Lord. They say our people don't know the Most High. All right, keep going now.
Uh-huh. It says, we're continuing, it says, Isaiah 5 and 8 says, woe to them that draw iniquity with cords of vanity, that is sin as it were a cart rope. Verse 19, it says,
So easy. You know what I'm saying? But our people don't even know who, and it's crazy because through the spirit, our people do certain stuff that pertains to the law, whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? Certain, they just do certain things naturally. You know what I'm saying? Because they Israelites. Our people have a deal with the Most High, but it's in vanity. Our people acknowledge it, but they only, once again, they only acknowledge the Most High when they got a court date coming up. They only acknowledge the Most High when they got they mistress or they side bitch pregnant. Damn, Lord, I pray that she ain't pregnant. Or I pray the baby in. You see what I'm saying? Wicked shit. Or a woman pray to the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you was a slut and all this shit, but then, you know what I'm saying, this nigga then got a gun up to your head because you now you want to be spiritual. So you done had a near death experience. You done the COVID. Now you in church praying and all this
Hey,
other stuff.
hey, and the Lord know that too, man. That's why he be quote unquote, not excuse my French, fucking y'all asses up, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he be judging y'all like that, man. Because he know that Jake only get order when some fucked up shit happened to him, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucked
And,
up,
only,
man.
and through the Spirit, it took us to go through to fully accept Him to the Most High. You see what I'm saying? Not on a lower level, because Lord willing, we always had that fear of the Most High in our heart. It wasn't just like, oh, it's all up. But then when some bad shit happened, naturally you gonna seek the Most High. But that's not the only time, and you know what I'm saying?
If you like you know part of that number, even in the world, you know, you still
Right? You always had that.
you always had that deal, you know, it's with the knowledge. You always do it with the whole time, you know, a little bit of lightning going in the heart shit. You know?
Right.
That's the most high, you know. The deal with the knowledge.
Because if you have an understanding of the Most High, the Holy Spirit, the Most High in you, man or woman, the things that we're saying is not wrong. What we're saying is make sense. Okay? Don't get me wrong. Paul persecuted the church, but that he did it through a zeal of the Most High. Okay? You have a lot of women that probably did some gay type shit, I'm gonna say, but they was never really feeling it. They were just doing it because of Chris, but they ain't doing it no more. But you got a lot of that love doing that shit. Put strap on, like you got me and love doing that wicked shit, man. Okay? The most spirit, the most high ain't in you, man. Alright? If you love killing niggas and all that, the spirit of most high ain't in you, you know this shit is wrong. You're not gonna be in a hypocrite state of the mind. Now I ain't saying protecting yourself is totally different. You know what I'm saying? We ain't telling you to protect you, not to protect yourself. If you're in a position where motherfuckers just, you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. A nigga breaking your house, but if you really riding around this bitch, oh, I'm about to shoot at the opposite. I'm about to just let off 30, you know what I'm saying? That's the spirit of the most high ain't in you. And our people hypocrites because they do that shit. And then when they people the victim, oh, we need justice.
I know, then you want to put angel wings on him.
Right.
He was just supposed to be the hardest dude. He's supposed to be a
Right.
demon.
Right.
When he died, you take you
Right.
oh, you cut out his picture and put angel wings.
Right.
But now he an angel.
Right. He ain't deserve that. He ain't deserve to go out like that.
I thought he was supposed to be a demon.
He was a demon. And, right. Niggas couldn't handle it. Niggas had to choose. You know what I'm saying? But that's the hypocrisy of our people. And we just keeping it 100. We came from this. We used to think like that. You know what I'm saying? We used to think rioting was fun, running from the police, doing all type of dumb shit, man. All right, but when you right, yeah, when you was a kid, when I was a child, in First Corinthians 13:11, when I was a child, I spoke as a child. I put away those childish things. Like the brothers say, our people don't want to. They stay in that childish mentality. All right, because they feel like they always depending on Edom. You know what I'm saying? Daddy Esau for everything, man. Which that's the curse. That's one of all things.
Says, verse 19 says, they say, let him make speed to hasten his work, that we may see it, and let the counsel of the Holy One of Israel draw nigh and come, that we may know it.
Right, and that's what we want. We want the counsel of the judge of the Most High to come that they may know it. All right? Just like through the wonders, like it said in Acts, I think it's the second chapter. Like Acts like 2 and like 41. They gladly to see the word 3,000 soldiers added into them. So it's gonna, a lot of people don't have to see certain shit that kind of like, damn, all right, he was telling the truth. But they got some hint of the word. If this brother right here is of the elect, his woman, whoever, his woman's mother, anybody that's just know this brother and know what he's standing for, but they may look at him as, I don't know, he's on some other shit. But when you start seeing shit, you gonna know exactly that, damn, he was right the whole time, which is gonna help you. So a lot of people gotta see certain shit to have faith. They just don't have the spirit that you do. That's why the scriptures say, blessed be that believe that have not seen. Okay? And that's why, Lord willing, if you are the elect, your reward is going to be great, great in heaven. Because you confess the name of the Most High before me. You ain't wait to hell broke off, and then you got yourself together. But a lot of our people so is demons to the point when shit pop off, they still ain't going to believe. All right? Because no servant is greater than his master. When Yahweh Shah walked out, he was going to water the wine. Motherfuckers, when persecution started to come for the faith, motherfuckers, like, they quickly left the Lord that quick. Like he ain't just feed thousands of people with bread and fish, and he ain't do all, he rose people from it. All that went out the window when persecution was coming. And you're gonna see the same mindset when all hell breaks loose, man. You seen it with the damn COVID back there. All the people, a lot of people in church screaming, "Oh Lord, I have faith in the Most High." But then when motherfuckers go shut down, I don't know. I want to go on this trip, but I need I need that. They get vaccinated, man. All right, which is coming out now that shit was made in the goddamn laboratory in Wuhan. You see what I'm saying? So that shit was made by men, by the government. So how much more than the vaccine? But niggas ain't gonna say it because what they cut. I already got the vaccine, so I might as well. See what I'm saying?
It's gonna be a difference because they know it's made by the government. They never make the virus without an antivirus. Right. They make that shit come with an antivirus because if it's biologically engineered and they need if they're gonna make it a weapon, they have to have the antivirus along with it. Man. If they had the shit from the beginning, man.
Right. It's all a big ass game, man. That's because you're not making a more direct man. That's gonna be a lot of stumbling blocks. The Lord said they speak it with their mouth, but their hearts are far from it. I believe that's Matthew the 15th chapter. All right, 15 and 8. And that's in that a lot of people are guilty of that. All right, the Lord ain't just glorified when everything hugs and kiss everything good. What about when shit go bad, when shit go left, and those dark and when adversity comes? A lot of people tuck their tails and forsake the Most High. All right, because it's all about comfort. People basically selfish. It's more about them than it is about the Lord.
Self, lovers, lovers of themselves.
Yeah, lovers of themselves. So they indulge in, oh, I got this many followers on Instagram, this many views, all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? They really care about that shit more than anything else. All right? Doing that.
Sometimes. Verse 20 it says, "Woe to them that call evil good and good evil, for darkness for light and light for darkness."
And that's the whole basis of what we were speaking on. Our people taking life for darkness and darkness for light. All right, they taking good for evil and evil for good. We being evil because we up here telling you the truth. We say that in Galatians. I think that's the first fourth chapter. Therefore, I become your enemy because I tell you the truth. But everybody real. Everybody keeping it 100. Until somebody really be 100 with it, then it's a problem. All right, that's hypocrisy. I think that's one of the 6 things the Lord hates. All right, you know, a lying tongue. There's a lot of things, man. One that brings discord amongst brethren, cause confusion, bearing false witness, all that shit, man. That go all leads to hypocrisy. All right, you know what I'm saying? You tell a sister to be modest. We ain't saying you gotta walk around like these women with Muslims where you don't you can see their eyes. It's just hey, just don't be wearing this skin tight ass shit. You know what I'm saying? Now just with your husband behind closed doors, you his possession. And women got a problem. Oh, I'm a possession. That's what it is. We just being in the scripture say that. That's Sirach 36 and 23, I believe, man. All right. But what you do behind your men is another story, and as far as men as well. Hands hanging off your ass, how you represent yourself, man. You ain't represent just yourself, you represent your wife, your children, you represent your people. All right. That's why the Lord was so strict on, and we're supposed to be a holy nation. We just brought that out in Psalms the 82nd chapter. Ye are gods. How could you be God when you portray yourself worse than the goddamn beast? You know what I'm saying? Other fields, man. Even lions and animals have order. You know what I'm saying? Even animals know what to eat, what not to eat. You know what I'm saying? You don't see 2 male lions fucking each other and all that shit, but you see people doing it. You see what I'm saying? They have more consciousness, the most sense of right and wrong than humans. See what I'm saying? And that's the fact. You know what I'm saying? Just because they under our subjection, which is even worse. You know what I'm saying? But they got more sense. You look at their natural ways of nature. Now the way animals, the only reason they is an extinction is because of the ways of people. They can hunt them, making fabric out of them, whatever the situation may be. You know, they contaminate the water. It's not because of reproduction. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no LGBT shit with animals and none of that bullshit, man. They don't have nothing. It's nothing holding them back. They not casting into idols and all that bullshit, man. All right, it's people that's fucking it up, because what? They call good evil and evil good. But when an evil shit happen to you, then that's when it's a bad thing. That's when you tell your sin. When you in a fucking predicament, oh Lord, please, da 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 da. Oh, please, 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 Lord, please save his life. Please save her life, man. Our people wait till they get out here. They didn't took care of their body. They done smoked, drunk, did all the they done fucked all type of shit. Then they get a sexual transmission disease. Not being now, they want to eat right. Now they want to do the right thing. But when you old and you get had surgery, now you want to take care of yourself.
Because y'all paid a line for really.
Thank you. We all got and great grandma. How they war on, man. We didn't because this Jake, man. Everybody got alcoholics, drug addicts, and shit in their family, man. You see how that affects on them. So who am I to turn around? I'm a drug dealer, but I sell dope to somebody, my own people. But I won't sell it to my mama or my brother. But then you want to go and kill a nigga for selling some dope to your mom. When you just sold dope to somebody else's sister. You see that mentality in that? But it's all about the money, man.
For what? What are you gonna do with the money besides buy more drugs? You're not doing anything. So like what?
It's all of the Lord, but it got to be a basis of education. It got to be spiritual. It's about your heart, man. Fuck the money. Fuck the outward appearance and what things. It's about eternally, man. Let me get something real quick. Let me see if I can find it real quick. This is always the problem. Oh, I might have to have you. This is where it's saying, it should say eternal. Yeah, I think it says something like the outfit. Trying to see how would it be phrased? It's basically saying something about the eternal. If inward lasts forever, but the outward man is temporary or something like that. Damn. Remember that shit? Like, how was that for the camera? What was it? Yeah, try to look up something where it's saying like I know it's like it. I think it's in Corinthians. I could be wrong, but I think it's in Corinthians. I think it said it. Damn. I know it says temple. Temple. Damn. I can't. But that's probably it. Yeah, that's what it is. Good things. Yeah. Yeah, they say Corinthians 4:18. While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. And what is the things that are not seen? The eternal things, man. I can't see what this brother is thinking right now. You know what I'm saying? I can't see what this brother exact intent of heart is. That's why they say hidden agenda. Because if you can see it, You obviously know it. When you see a man with a damn dress on, you see it, so you know, oh, this motherfucker bugged out. You see when a motherfucker is a drunkard. You see when a motherfucker is a drug addict. You see those things, all right? But it says, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal, man. All right, so the outward appearance, that shit is temporal. What's internal, it say, but the things which are not seen are eternal, man. So who you is inwardly, that's why I say in Romans, 7th chapter, Romans chapter 7, this Romans 7 and 14, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am carnal and so under sin. All right. So we know that the law is spiritual, man. You can't feed the spiritual. Okay. It's something internally. It's a spirit. Inside you is a spirit. The spirit never died. The flesh, this shit perished. All right. But I'm gonna jump down to 22. For I delight in the law of the most high after the inward man. All right, and that's one thing our people need to fix as they inward man. Love thy neighbors, you love thyself. Okay, love fulfill the law. That's what the scriptures say, man. All right. So you want to help your community, man. You supposed to guide them in the right mindset. It's your mindset. First, I was kids, yeah, I got money, but I'm building on rec centers and you know what I'm saying. Now, don't get me wrong, that stuff occupy to keep people from doing other shit. You know, bands and all that type of stuff. But you know what I'm saying. You also got to challenge each other mentally. Yeah, mentally, man. All right, baby, to adopt things in our right way by the script, not by the wisdom of men. All right, because naturally, as the wisdom of men, you're gonna think of the concept of the flesh. Okay, if you come up against this situation, not out of that setup, have to take the whole time the scripture say. All right, scripture say, "Agree that I have said quickly." All right, you know what I'm saying? That lest we shall cast you into prison. But what philosophers of a men say? Oh, your rights. You know what I'm saying? That's what the average person says. Oh, I got my rights. I don't got to do this and I don't got to do that. And guess what? They snatch niggas off the car, throwing you on the hood. All you got to do is hand over your license. That's what being be wise as a serpent, homeless as a dove. That's what the scriptures say. So if I get pulled over and I give an officer pull me over for whatever reason, he don't gotta get all right. Take your license registration. Check it like, oh, this nigga is cool. This nigga, you just let him pull you over and you ain't, you know what I'm saying? But the scripture saying that be wise and suffer harm to the agree with our adversary. I'm not doing it out of fear. I'm doing it out of wisdom. You know what I'm saying? If you see a group of niggas, 10, 15 niggas, you know that's gonna jump you. If you walk down that street, you see them niggas on the porch. Wisdom is gonna say, I'm not gonna go that way. That don't mean you scared. It's a lot of motherfuckers that's judged because, oh, I don't want to look like I'm a bitch, or I don't want to say he that hated reproof shall die. Okay, so it's about self-approval. A lot of people don't want to be approved. You can't tell them nothing. Everybody tough as hell. Everybody got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? You see where they got to stand instead of being wise. Okay, you know, but that's where our mindset, our people need to attract to. We got a couple more things here to close out. Maybe, Malachi 3, verse 13 through 17. Then we're done. This one is at 14. Because this is the mentality of our people, man. And that's why the Lord got to interact with the children of Israel, especially the children of Israel. That's why the Lord says judgment. First Peter the fourth chapter, I think 17. Judges start with the house of the Most High. Go ahead, huh?
Malachi 3 and verse 13, it says, your words have been thought against me, saith the Lord. Yet you say, well, have we spoken so much against thee?
Keep going.
It says,
And this is where basically majority of our people speak say unto the Most High, man.
yeah. Verse 14 says, ye have said it is in vain to serve the Most High.
Ye have said it is vain to serve the Most High. Why? Because it ain't instant gratification. All right, because you're not getting some type of glory out of it. That's why they say they love the praises of men rather than the praises of the Most High. Okay? So, fuck that. I don't want to wait for the kingdom. I want mine right now. See what I'm saying? That's the nigga mentality, man. Instead of having a world and having eternal life, I'd rather live it up for a little bit of a moment. I don't want to go through the stuff. I want that. They ain't no different than Esau. That's sold his birthright, man. All right, for the damn red pottage, man. He sold his blessing
Niggas,
because he thought it was vain.
if people, that's what the prophets told us. Like they tell us hope to you, because you from here, 2021, put you back to the time of Jacob and Esau, or replace you with Jacob, we wouldn't have the promise. We wouldn't, bro. You would be on a pair of, whatever the shoes popping back there, and chicken wing dinner, and we found a promise, man. The mentality that you guys have now,
They'd be right along with Esau.
I'm not. I don't want to say it's worse than what Esau was back then, but it kind of is, bro. So it's like it is. That's kind of sad.
Esau was threatened. He was admitted to feel he was doing. He was being him. You know what I'm saying? No wrong with that. Jacob was a plain man that well in his tent, man. If you take once again one of these, if you play Jacob with one of these niggas today, they won't be a perfect man dwelling in the tent, man. They'd be out destroying shit.
Exactly.
But then nigga DMX say, I slip it, I fall it, I can't get up. I get back on my feet so I can ten shit up. A nigga mentality. Not saying that's who he was, but that's how he felt. That's a nigga mentality, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just how Jake is. Well, in this society, because they so corrupt by today's society, everybody's self-willed. Everybody is feel like they need to receive something, man. Everything is instant. No patience. You got fast food. You got this. You put a Jake back there. Jake ain't got no integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake can just be doing whatever. Jake can be committing adultery, all types of shit, man. All type of wicked shit. You know what I'm saying? Just like you can't put a Jake and put them and just let them in the kingdom. You don't know.
That's not happening. It won't work. If I went to the kingdom and I saw nothing but niggas, I would. I would just wait outside the gate until they clear out.
It's just impossible.
That shit, it just can't happen.
It can't happen. It's impossible. That's damn near on the borderline of blasphemy to say that is something. It's not gonna be worldly in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Bring that first back. And that's the problem. All people think it's vain to serve the Lord. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's better for me to do because I get reward now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what's the point of me being modest? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's praising her because she looks like a, you know what I'm saying? But you don't see the reward of the wicked behind that. So you think it's vain to serve the Lord because it's always harder to do the right thing. It's easy to do the wrong. It's easy to go out here and trap. It's easy to go out here and get in trouble and do dumb shit. It's easy to just be ignorant. All right? It's easy. You know? Everybody taking it easy.
Con. Verse 13 it says, for your words have been stout against me, saith the Lord, and you say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Verse 14 it says, ye have said, it is vain to serve the Most High, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance?
Right, so our people asked, that's good. So they basically said, what's the purpose of keeping his ordinance, man? All right, what's the keep of remembering the Most High? What's the purpose? All right, like the nigga instead in minutes to say, that's how niggas think. Oh, the Lord must not care. We in the hood, we fucked up. But the Lord's trying to get you inwardly, man. Change your mindset. Because the Lord can't put you in the best state you really never change. That's why money make niggas even more assholes and make you even worse. Because you have nothing holding you back. The world is literally in your hand. That's why I say, what's the man that gain in the world but lose his soul, man? Our people that already lost their soul on the lower level. So how much more on that level? You need the righteousness intact. That's why I say in Sirach 10 and 31, it say he that's dishonoring the riches, how much more in poverty, but he that's honoring the poverty, how much more in riches. If you have wisdom, that's why Jake naturally honored and we fucked up. So how much more in the kingdom, but in righteousness? You know what I'm saying? But if you take a bunch of niggas and make them rich, niggas gonna be even more dope heads, man. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas got money for this shit now. You know what I'm saying? Now, yeah, you ain't got to worry about a nigga robbing a nigga, stealing the car. You know what I'm saying? But you still got to worry about a nigga shooting me. Nigga ain't got that little pistol on. You got a Draco AK. Oh, you see that shit with Robert now? You see what I'm saying? Niggas getting all type of shit. Niggas ain't necessarily gotta commit adultery, but it is. You know what I'm saying? All people say, what's good is this they ain't serve the Lord, and that's the problem, and that's why people don't die and they unbelief. The unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. And it's good for them because there's no part of you in the kingdom of heaven. All right? But like I said, man, this was wild words, man. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim out shot. Our people got as a nation. Now the Lord is only concerned about the elect. If you're a part of the elect, you believe everything that we said was factual, and you gonna understand it. Truthfully, you gonna stand by it. You should hate to see the standard of our people is, and then it's a wrestling because we in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? I wrestle that with myself. I lust at the woman. I don't like it, but you know what I mean? I love women. But it's how they go about it. That shit is off. Because she probably got a goddamn man. You see what I'm saying? All type of shit. Naturally, in the flesh, you may see a nice car. Damn, I wish I had. That's being coveted. But you rebuke it through the spirit. That's what the Lord want to deal with. Now, in the spirit, we ain't got to worry. You ain't going to be, no, you're not going to have to rebuke those things. You're not going to be on that level. In the flesh, you got to constantly fight the flesh. So that's the only thing that we really dealing with. You know what I'm saying? But we prepared and Lord willing, we as virgin wives prepare for our Lord. But the rest of you niggas that's looking at this nigga, we crazy. These niggas are trying to kick knowledge. I'm a grown ass man and all that shit, man. Woe to you, because this ain't for you, man. Alright? But Lord willing, this was edifying. You know what I'm saying? We want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, we talk to Dash. All right, there's all praise to the Heavenly Father, the mighty Heavenly Father, the only God, Yahweh and our Lord, Yahweh Shai, man, the King. All right? Today we want to say Shalom, man. Shalom.